solving rational equations. The first example is right here in black. We're going to look at two examples. We have 5 divided by 2x minus 2 equals 15 over x squared minus 2. We've already talked about simplifying rational expressions, but now we have to solve a rational equation. The easiest way to solve any rational equation, if there's exactly one fraction on both sides, is to do what? Cross multiply. So whenever you have one fraction on each side, which we do in this case, we're going to cross multiply. It doesn't matter which one you multiply first. I started with these two. You got 5x squared minus 5 equals 30x minus 30. Does that first step make sense?
Yep.
Be careful that you don't have any fractions. The point of cross multiplying is to get rid of fractions. So if you have fractions in the first step, then you did something wrong. So this is what I get first, and now I have a quadratic that I need to put in standard form, which I did right here. 5x squared, I brought the 30x over by subtracting it, then I added 30 to get 25. So you should get 5x squared minus 30x plus 25 equals 0. And then from there, solve by factoring, or you can solve here any method you want. You've learned many different methods. You've learned factoring, quadratic formula, completing the square, graphing. What I did was factoring in this problem. First thing we always do when we factor is look for a what? GCF, which was 5 in this case. So I'm left with x squared minus 6x plus 5. This trinomial can be factored down further to x minus 5 and x minus 1. And from there you get your two possible answers. X could be 5 or x could be 1. So you got to test them both to see which one works. When you plug the 5 in, you should get 5 times 2, which is what?
10.
10 minus 2?
8.
8. So you get 5 over 8. And plug it in over here. What's 5 squared minus 1?
24.
24. Does 5 over 8 equal 15 over 24? Yes. Okay. They reduce, so they are equal. Then we plug in the 1. If I plug in 1, I get 5 divided by 0. Does that equal 15 divided by 0? You cannot have 0 in the denominator. So that is why 1 is not a solution. So your only answer is x equals 5. Question? Alright, next one. If there's more than one fraction on both sides, so the original problem is in black, 1 over 2x minus 2 over 5x equals 1/2. We can't cross multiply here because I have more than one fraction on the left side. If you want to, you could combine these two by getting the least common denominator of these two. Then you would have just one fraction, then you could cross multiply. But this is the easiest way to do it. Just multiply the entire problem by the least common denominator of all three, which is what? 10x. Everybody see that? When I multiply this fraction by 10x, you should get 5. Agree? Because the x's divide out and the 10 divides out with 2 5 times. Same thing here. The x's divide out, the 10 divides out with 5 2 times, and 2 times 2 is 4. Here, this divides out 5 times, so you get 5x. Then you just solve from there. 5 minus 4 is 1 equals 5x. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 1/5 is your possible answer. And when you plug it back in, it does work. Alright? Yeah. I want you to try these two and make sure you understand it. So work those two out.